A very good morning to all my dear students of class 11 of all the three streams, science, commerce and humanities. Once again, Arpita Banerjee Miss is here with you with the topic of note making. Now students, in the question paper, you will find the question of note making along with summarization. We all are aware of summarization. A passage will be given to you all and from there you have to write the summary of the passage. But many of the students are unaware of note making. So today I will be telling you how to write down notes or what is the format of note making. Students, you will be getting this question of note making along with summarization in the reading section. Okay, that is in part B of the question paper as per the new format of the question paper. Now, note making and summarization will be based on a passage of approximately 200 to 250 words, where note making you will get of 5 marks and summarization will be of 3 marks. So, total this question of note making and summarization will comprise of 8 marks. Am I clear to you? At first, we have to know what is note making. Note making is a means to capture the key ideas of a given passage in an easily readable, logically structured format. Now, the style is fairly casual, though within the prescribed CBSE framework, and we are even allowed to use abbreviations in note making. Now, usually, what are notes? Notes are short written record of facts to aid the memory. Notes are usually taken to record a speech or dictation while listening to it. Or after reading a book, magazines or articles, we can even jot down the summary from what we have learned from that particular article. They are referred back whenever needed and may be reproduced in the desired way. The notes, we use it in this way. What is the necessity of note making? Now, knowledge is vast and unlimited, but our memory is limited. Hence, we cannot remember all the informations all the time. Hence, note making is necessary. With the help of notes, we can recall the entire informations read or heard months ago. Note making is quite useful to the students preparing so many subjects. At the time of examinations, it is not possible to go through voluminous books. At that time, at that crucial point of time, what the students do is that they just take down the notes. That means they just take down the important points. Hence, note making fulfills the important functions. Like, it keeps a lot of information at our disposal for ready reference. Secondly, it helps us to reconstruct what was said or written and thus accelerates the process of remembering or recalling. It comes in handy in delivering a speech, participating in a debate or discussion, writing an essay and revising lessons before an examination. Note making also helps us to make presentations. Then it also helps us in summarizing the text that we have read. Now, in this way, note making helps us in various ways. While making notes, it happens that we do not simply read the passage or listen to speech. Even we consider various points made by the writer or speaker and draw our own inferences also about what is being presented by the author or the writer. Thus, note making helps us even in understanding the passage in a better way and organizing our thoughts systematically. So students, what are the characteristics of note making? Now, a good note must be short and compact. It must contain all the important information. Then many unimportant words as well as the helping words are usually dropped out. In good notes, we also find that the presentation is done in a very logical way. It should be understandable when consulted at a later stage. Okay, notes are much shorter than the original question or the passage which will be given in your question paper. Only the important points are needed to be written down by you. Information is condensed by using symbols, abbreviations, shorter words, all this. Now another important thing I want to tell you is that try to complete the notes within 4 to 5 headings. Okay? And notes should be presented in a systematic manner, not in a haphazard way. It should bring the structure of the original passage. It should be understandable to the one who is going through your notes. So we can tell that note making helps us to compress a large piece of information to brief, organize and summarized manner. Okay? Students, you look into the marking scheme of note making. Note making and summarization based on a passage of approximately 200 to 250 words. Note making comprises of 5 marks. Title 1 mark, numbering and indenting 1 mark, key or glossary 1 mark, notes will be 2 marks, and for summary there will be 3 marks. So 5 plus 3 makes 8 marks. Therefore, the marks division of note making has been shown and it is 5 marks in total. Up till now, students, we have got this instruction of marks division. It may change later on. So students, now I will be telling you some important points to remember while you are attempting the question of note making. Point number 1, read the passage very carefully and underline the important lines with a pencil which will help you to make the notes. Point number 2, as it will be asked in the question paper, you have to provide a suitable title. So what you have to do is that reading the whole passage nicely, you have to analyze and understand the passage well and accordingly give a suitable title. Now here for this point number 2, I want to tell you one thing, that is when you are reading the very first paragraph, you will get an idea about what the passage is more or less dealing with. Okay, so the first paragraph you have to read very, very carefully. Now come to point number 3, heading. What is heading? After the title, we have to come to the heading. It should be short and within 4 to 5 words. Okay, and generally heading, we don't write it in full sentence. Okay, we write it in phrase. So that's why it should be short and we should try to complete the heading within 4 to 5 words. For example, if the passage or the paragraph which you are reading is based on cancer, the paragraph which deals with the causes of cancer, we can give the heading as causes of cancer. Okay. Below the heading comes the subheadings. In this part, you have to note down under the heading the causes of cancer one by one. For example, you can give 4 points of the causes of cancer. Okay. And here also, you have to write the causes of cancer in phrases, and you have to use abbreviations or short forms of some of the words. Okay, that you have to analyze it while you will be reading the passage, that on which particular words you can use the abbreviations. Is it clear to you till here? Okay. In order to make an ideal note making, what is the process you should follow, students? Now, while you are attempting the question of note making, an examiner wants the following points from you. Okay? What are they? Number 1, phrases. Usage of phrases. Always you have to write in phrases, not in complete sentence, while you are making the notes. Is it clear? The next point is usage of abbreviations. You have to use abbreviations while you are attempting the question of note making. Now students, what are abbreviations? Abbreviations, it is a shortened form of a word or phrase. Okay, for example, you see on the board I have done education. The word is education and the abbreviation for the word education is edu. Then for the word private, the abbreviation is PVT. For the word government, we write it as GOVT. These are the short forms. These are the abbreviations of a big word. Okay. So wherever possible in the passage of note making in the question paper and where the words are very big, you have to use the universally accepted short forms. Okay. Now you may raise the question that ma'am, will we learn the whole short forms of all the words? No, it's not so. You can understand for which words you can use abbreviations while you are attempting the question of note making. It will be clearly understandable to you. Okay? And very important things which you have to remember, just see on the right hand side of the board, I have written, in one line you cannot use more than one abbreviation. Okay? From a single line, you cannot use 2 or 3 abbreviations. From a line, you have to take any one word for which you have to write its shortened form of that particular word. And another important thing you have to keep in mind, that from the whole passage of note making, you can use 5 abbreviations. Okay, need not give 8, 9, 10 abbreviations. It's not required. Give 5 abbreviations. Okay, from the passage which you will get of note making. Is it clear to you till here? Now students, while you are attempting the question of note making, the last point which you should keep in mind is that you have to give 3 subheadings. Okay? Don't give more than 3 subheadings. If you ask me, ma'am, why? Then I will be telling you, since it's a note making, for what you are making the notes? For easily recalling. So if you make it so big, will you be able to remember? No, it will be difficult for you to recall. So for recalling easily, you are making the notes and you have to write the notes in short and compact manner so that it becomes easier for you to recall it. Okay, you just see I have shown that if the answer booklet is like this, you have to complete the note making within 1.5 page. If you start writing the answer of note making from the left hand side of the page and of the right hand side, the half portion till the half portion you have to complete it. Okay, so note making within 1.5 page you have to complete the answer. Only you have to pick out the important points from the passage for note making. Is it clear to you? So students, this is the format of note making, where at first you have to put the title or heading, which is compulsory for note making. Okay, then comes the subheading. Under the subheading 1, you have to give the points. Okay, now the second subheading, that is subheading 2, you see I have given there 2.1, where I have told to give 0.1 there, and in case of 2.2, subheading is written there. Okay, and in the very next line I have shown you all 2.2.1, then 2.2.2. in this way I have shown it in this way because under subheading 2 there are many other points which you have to write as subheadings. Okay, now another thing, you see after these subheadings you will finish, then you will find at the end there is a box on the left hand side where key or abbreviations you have to write there. As I explained to you that you have to give the abbreviations, okay, the short forms of the words. And let me tell you another thing, students. Did you see I have given I have shown it with the arrows that distance, some distance I have shown that from subheading 1 to 1.1 or 1.2. Then in the next case for subheading 2 also I have shown with the arrows. What is this called? These are called indentation. Okay. Now students, let me tell you what is indentation. Indentation means leaving space at the beginning of a line of writing. First write the title and then write down the notes in a logical order. From the main headings to the subheadings, numbering should be spaced a little right. Okay, as I have shown you in the format. So students, I hope you understood the topic of note making. So students, in my next class, I will be giving you a sample of note making. Okay, so it will be helpful for you all to clear the doubts of note making. Today what you all will do is that you all can see or you can go through what is note making or how you have to do note making if you have any book, or you can search in the net also. Okay, and in tomorrow's class I will be giving you all a sample of note making which will help you all to understand the concept of note making in much better way. So thank you students. Bye bye.